people, I got to go deal with an issue with my other vehicle, because y'all know I got two vehicles. Well, I'm gonna have one, but I'm on the way to go meet somebody about my other vehicle, so I am moving down to one vehicle. So, but let's reiterate this information. You're like, why are you dressed like this? Y'all, it is April and it's cold here in Colorado. It's cold. So I had to go and dig out me some winter stuff. So just 2 days ago I was wearing t-shirt and shorts and the day is freezing. So anyway, I digress. Let's get back on the subject. 3/5 of a man. The reason why I go up on the numbers, so at 10,000, that's 30,000. You see what I'm saying? Why? Because if you divide 3 into 5, you get 1.666667. So 3/5 of a man means that it takes 3 of us and maybe a baby or your wife to equal one of their men. Do you see what I'm saying? They're not even counting their women, so it's going to be the same thing. The women is going to be the same thing. It's all going to be the same thing. Do y'all understand and understand? This is why they pander to us. In voting, they try to get us to do all these different things. Why? Because there's way more than us. You have to understand and understand, the more the number go up, the more of us there is. Because 3 going to 5 doesn't go into 5 equally. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's still going to take, that's 3 of their men to make 1 of their men, plus your children. Do you see what I'm saying? Or plus your wife. So 3 of our men and 1 woman makes 1 of them. So that's literally 4, because they're not counting the woman and they're not counting the child as a whole person. You see what I'm saying? So it is way more than us than what you realize. So it would take, since the woman don't count as much, we're lower, we're going to be that 0.6. So to equal 1 whole black man, so-called black man, but aka we Israelites, you have to take, a woman takes 3 women to make 1 whole black man. So then 3 women to make 3 so-called black women to make 1 whole black man makes, it takes what, 9 of us? 9 of us to make 1 of them. Do y'all realize how it's being counted? I realized it a long time ago. That's why they pandered us. That's why we it's more of us, and this is why when they ask for your household and stuff like that, this is.
So I've been on this information, but I want to talk to y'all about that there's more so-called.
All right, I fixed the issue. I don't know why it was doing what it was doing, but I'm here by my other car. There it is, right there, sitting right there. I'm finna sell it. So now there's more of us, and this is why they pander to us. This is why they do the things they do with us. Why? 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 Because they know there is more of us. So I'm gonna look up some numbers for you, because y'all do understand and understand that it's always been more of us. It's always been more of us. So let's explain it this way. It's always been more of us. How do I explain it? Got it. They count the other nations as them. And I found that part out by accident. So they count the Africans that come over here as white people. They count the Asians as white people. They count the so-called Native Americans as white people. They count any foreigner as a white person. They count any the Mexicans as white people. That's how they pad their numbers. Okay? This is why they're so afraid of us, is because if we truly knew this, if we truly knew that just Texas alone, we outnumber them. We outnumber them, y'all. Do y'all understand and understand? We outnumber them 3-1. And that's just the men. That's not even counting the women and the children. That is just the men. That is just the men. That is not counting the rest. Do y'all understand and understand what's going on now? I pray that y'all are getting this. There's way more. Now, let's look this up. So, if you stop counting how many in Texas. So there's 4 million in Texas by itself. There's 4 million in Texas by itself. Now you got to multiply that by the 3 plus the point. 66667. You see what I'm saying? That right there, that you know it outnumbers, and it shows you where we're located in Texas. Right there. We're throughout here. Let's show you the numbers on the East Coast. And if you traveled like I did, you would know that majority of most lands is empty. So where are we all located? We're 56% of the South. We're 50%. How are we 50% of the South? We're 56% of the South. We outnumber them. And then you got to multiply that. And then not even count. And then it's in the West, there's 10% of. In the Midwest, there's 17% of us. In the North, there's 17% of us. Just in the South, it's 56% of us. Throughout this little area right here. Do you understand and understand? We outnumber them. Now you got to multiply that. Remember, divide 3 into 5. We're 3/5 of a man. Divide 3 into the 5. Divide the 3 into the 5. There's going to be some leftovers over there. And you got to start counting those. They're only counting the men. They're not counting the women and the children. And look, we outnumber everybody. And we're only being counted by ourselves. They're being counted as a group. That's the Mexicans, that's the Asians, that is the Africans. The Africans are counted as white. Anybody's foreign, that's counted as white. The Native Americans, that's counted as white. We outnumber them. That's why they pander to us. That's why they have to. Why? Because there's more of us than them. And they never wanted us to know that. And that's just in America.